If you're going out for No King's Day and you want to know how to document fascists so you can hold them accountable, whether they are an extremist group or law enforcement, what you need to remember is the acronym SALUTE. Size, activity, location, unit, time, equipment. My name is Christopher Goldsmith. I'm a former United States Army Sergeant, and I'm the founder of Task Force Butler Institute and Veterans Fighting Fascism. And whether it's Nazis or cops, if there are people acting like fascists, one of the ways that you can hold them accountable is by documenting what they're doing in real time and letting your friends, your community, and your neighbors know what's going on. Task Force Butler Institute has published two different guides, the Community Response Guide and the Street Teams Guide for beginners and more advanced anti-fascists. And you can find those on our website at taskforcebutler.org. If you're in a very large protest, there's a chance that your signal on your cell phone is not going to work, so I recommend, if you have the ability, print these things out. So here's an example of sharing intelligence that is not helpful. Sending a message or posting a tweet that says, "Proud Boys spotted," or "The Oath Keepers just showed up." That is just enough information to spread panic and to dissuade people from all over the country from showing up. Because what might be a hyper-localized or even non-issue, it becomes something much bigger and scarier if people are filling in the gaps with their own assumptions. So here's how you use the SALUTE acronym. Size, you're going to be talking about the element size. You're going to be talking about the number of people, vehicles on the ground. A is for activity. What are they doing? Are they simply just standing there? Or is there someone in a van who is watching a certain location? Are they actively marching? If they're marching, what direction are they moving in? Are they law enforcement participating in a raid? Next in the acronym is L for location. You want to be as specific as possible. So state, city, neighborhood, or community, down to the street level. And if you can, without putting yourself or anyone else at risk, the exact address or cross street. Or if you don't know exactly, reference known points. If there's a storefront or a giant tree or a park. Unit, you're going to be identifying them if you can. Are they wearing patches? It's not enough to say there's law enforcement or there are extremists, because different law enforcement has different missions. And with those different missions, they may act in different ways. So when talking about the unit, be specific. If you see FBI or ICE or sheriffs, you want to differentiate which you're seeing in that time. If you see the goofy Nazis who look like they're wearing Best Buy uniforms, wearing white masks and jumping out of the back of a U-Haul, you might know that they're Patriot Front. So let people know that in your report. If you see a bunch of idiots running around with black and yellow, you know that's the Proud Boys. And if you see the Gravy Seals running around in camo with full kits, you know that's an unlawful militia. T is for time. Get a timestamp. If you're keeping your phone off because you don't want to be tracked, but you do have a watch, you should also have a Sharpie so that you can take notes on your skin if necessary. Recording the exact time is not just important for things like if you're filing a report with the authorities, it's also important because other people might have timestamps on recordings, live streams. So if you're a witness to something but you didn't capture it yourself, other people on the ground may be filming and other people off-site might be watching live streams. And if you have the exact time that something happened and people may have missed it in a live stream, that timestamp can be used to go back and find out what happened. And the last letter in the SALUTE acronym, E, is for equipment. Are they carrying metal shields? Are they carrying batons? Do they have other forms of weaponry out? With equipment, you should also include things like vehicles. Are there license plates? If you don't have a license plate, can you describe a vehicle in any other way that makes it distinctive? It's important to record equipment that you see before things happen because equipment often implies their intention. If an extremist organization is coming out and they're carrying metal shields like Patriot Front likes to, that implies that they're looking to get into a conflict so that they can hit people with those weapons. Shields are not defensive, they are weapons when you come out looking for a fight. So this video is meant to be just a quick primer. If you want more details and you want to learn more about Task Force Butler Institute and Veterans Fighting Fascism, go to our websites. Again, we have PDFs that you can print out, the Street Teams Guide for more advanced folks, and the Community Response Guide for newbies, people who are kind of new to fighting against fascism in their neighborhood. And you can find both guides at taskforcebutler.org. Go to our resources tab, and they're right in there.